Hey, what's good, yo? This your boy Big Dog Talk Sports. Just gonna do a quick live, just to talk about some basketball news real quick, man. We got Jaylen Brown getting snubbed from Team USA. Now we already know Kawhi Leonard. He's no longer gonna be playing in the Olympics, and I don't think he should have been on there in the first place. I mean, let's be for real. He's very injury prone. I think he should focus on trying to help the Clippers get to the championship. So you would think Jaylen Brown, who probably should have been on the team already, you think Jaylen Brown would be the next one up. But, he got snubbed from the team. They added his teammate, Derek White, and the Boston Celtics, who are the NBA champions. They got three players on this roster, Jason Tatum, Derek White, and Drew Holiday. And it's crazy that they will put Jaylen Brown on the team when he was the Finals MVP, winning the championship. And he's one of the top two players. You know what I'm saying? Stephen A. Smith, he's talking about, I told y'all he wasn't marketable, and Grant Hill, he's trying to save face, talking about, Team USA, they trying to put together the best team. And sometimes that means taking the great role player over the great star player, if it's necessary. My thing is this, if that was the case, then why would you add Kawhi Leonard? If it was more about just putting a great team together and taking the role player over the great player, then why add Kawhi Leonard? You know what I'm saying? I think they bogus. Jaylen Brown, he think it's Nike, because I think Nike is the one sponsoring the USA team. He believes it's Nike who's trying to keep him off the team. Well, not trying to keep him off the team. They're keeping him off the team. Two reasons why, Now, one is sort of kind of a reach, because Jaylen Brown is an Adidas athlete, and the team is full of Nike/Jordan athletes for the most part. You got Anthony Davis, Drew Holiday, Tyrese Halliburton of the Pacers, Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and of course LeBron James. They're all either Nike or Jordan athletes. But then at the same time, you got you had Kawhi Leonard before, it was announced he was no longer on the team. He's a New Balance athlete. Joel Embiid, he's a Skechers athlete. Anthony Edwards, he's an Adidas athlete just like Jaylen Brown. And then, of course, you got Stephen Curry, who's, of course, Curry brand / Under Armour. So I think Jaylen Brown being Adidas is a reach. But I feel like the thing is that what Jaylen Brown did when Nike took away Kyrie Irving's, deal they had. You remember they was all going at Kyrie Irving about the tweet, about the movie and everything, and Jaylen Brown spoke up. And remember he asked, like, when did Nike ever care about ethics? So I think that's why Nike is keeping Jaylen Brown off Team USA, because Jaylen Brown called him out about, I guess, the hypocrisy and how they was trying to continue to push Kyrie Irving down. So I think that's why they're keeping him off Team USA. Stephen A. Smith talking about he's not marketable. That has nothing to do with that. It's simply because he called out Nike for when they turned their back on Kyrie Irving. That's all it is. So don't let this marketability stuff, trick y'all. It's all about him calling out Nike a couple years ago when it came for Kyrie Irving. And then, this is not going to be a long live. I just want to know y'all thoughts about that. Then we had Jalen Brunson. Shout out to my boy, the Objective Knicks fan. The story was broke on his channel before it hit major TV. Jalen Brunson, he signed a 4-year extension. I think it's like $156 million. And he took about a $114 million pay cut, $113 million pay cut. So the Knicks, y'all better let him make a lot of decisions. I'm not saying he's got to overpower and just take over the organization, but he should have a lot of input of what goes on with that franchise. That man's taking a big pay cut, and I think they plotting something. I don't know what it is, but I think they plotting on a big star to come to New York. For him to take a $113 million pay cut, he really wants to win in New York, and I think they plotting something. Shout out to the Knicks. It's been a rough time for Knicks fans for the past few decades. They got to the finals twice in the Patrick Ewing era, with the Allen Houston era and all that. For the most part, they couldn't get past Michael Jordan. They played Hakeem Olajuwon in the finals, took an L. Lost to the Spurs in the finals, took an L. Jalen Brunson, he's putting a lot of hope in New York. And, shout out to the Knicks, man. But Jalen Brunson and the Knicks, they must have something up their sleeve for him to take a $113 million pay cut. That's a lot of money. So the Knicks, y'all better do everything y'all can to try to win a championship, man. Because that man is forfeiting a lot of money. Well, y'all tell me y'all thoughts about that, man. But Jaylen Brown, do y'all believe he should be on Team USA? Y'all think Nike is just doing this simply because he called them out when it came to the Kyrie Irving situation about the tweet and him losing his endorsements and all that? Y'all let me know in the comment section. I'm about to end this live. I ain't want to stay long. Big Dog out.